Fala galera, bem-vindos ao terceiro episódio, né, de Starfield. Tô aqui mais ou menos onde a gente parou, né. Já pousamos em Nova Atlântida, né, e eu provavelmente tô bem pesado, três vezes mais, mas enfim, vou ver se eu consigo vender. Ou ver alguma forma de desmembrar, tá? Só um minutinho, eu vou baixar um pouco a música. Bem melhor para gravar. Enfim, eu penso que eu consegui arrumar um problema do meu microfone. Ele tava com um eco bem estranho. Aí eu acabei descobrindo que era um problema da minha plaquinha de áudio, né? Mas enfim, vamos lá.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Berett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Nice, era exatamente o que eu estava precisando. Minha nave precisa de reparos, 1000 créditos. Quero ver modificar minhas árvores, minhas naves. Deixa eu ver as naves que você tem à venda. Vamos ver as naves que ele tem à venda.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
A Rambler Galil. Caralho, maluco. Caraca, que bonita, mano. Enfim. Responder. Interessante, mano. Interessante. Seus créditos. Mano, e é tão barato assim mesmo? Sério? Ô, louco. Gladius. Kafir, sei lá. Enfim. Sparrow. E Shieldbreaker. Ela tem um laser muito bom. Ela se movimenta muito rápido. E o escudo bem maior. Só que a balística não dura tanto. Custa 1.700 e coisa. Vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou vender algumas coisas também. Onde você disse que eu podia vender coisas?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Onde posso...
I would try to Viewport. They'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Quero ver e modificar minhas naves.
Sure, how about it?
Frontier. Construção de naves. Na construção de naves você pode montar, modificar e pintar sua nave à vontade. O indicador do andar à direita informa onde novos módulos aparecerão. Por exemplo, quando o indicador do andar estiver em 0, novos módulos serão posicionados na mostra central da nave. A construção de novos módulos da nave custa créditos. Quando você exclui, os módulos de crédito são restituídos. Claro, o modo de construção das naves circula custo, a montagem de voo que exibe alertas. Interessante. Nossa, bem completo, né? Bom.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Ele falou à esquerda, mano. Onde, mano? missão é pra lá, tá ligado? Vá a guarita distrito de Nesse, Nova Atlântida.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Deixa eu ver, às vezes aparece no mapa, tá ligado? Nova Atlântida, exploração concluída, Frontier. Vá até a guarita. Eu quero vender as coisas primeiro. Saindo daqui eu tô pensando em... Quem, né? Acabou dos anos 80. Tô pensando em... dar uma volta lá no sistema solar. É porque pelo que eu vi não é tão longe daqui, tá ligado?
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it direct.
Distrito MC, residencial, distrito comercial.
to
Vamos para o distrito
the
comercial.
Mast District.
Deixa eu ver. Aqui, ó. União das Colônias. Aqui fica é aquilo, eu vou vender as coisas primeiro, porque andar pesado por aí é foda, né, mano?
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Fale com o bartender. Uma outra coisa que a Bethesda adora fazer nos seus jogos também é os encontros randômicos, tá ligado? Eu fico me perguntando como é que isso vai funcionar nesse jogo. Centro de distribuição.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution.
Finalmente.
Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
Gostaria de ver que você tem a venda.
Oh, Well, certainly.
Enfim, né? Vender. Pô, finalmente. Vender tudo. Já tô bem mais leve e muito mais rico. Muito mais rica pelo jeito. Enfim. Eu ainda. Nossa, eu ainda não. Ok. Ok. Armas. Vamos ver. Eu tenho 5 desse, então 4. Vender tudo. Machete de resgate. Vender do inventário da nave. Nossa, sério que dá pra fazer isso? Confirmar. Talhador. Turbilhão. Modificado Grendel. Já tô bem mais leve, ó. Já consigo andar de boas, tá ligado? Tô com quase 10.000 créditos também. Munição. Nunca é uma boa ideia. Trajes espaciais. De boas. Mochilas. Que mais? Capacetes. Capacete especial de ataque pirata. Investida de pirata. Camaleão. Vestimentas. Traje de proteção. Vendeu uma só. Eu sou meio completionista, tá ligado? Tipo, eu realmente gosto de...
Back to it then.
Ei, por que você não entrou?
Captain, Constallation will be waiting for you at the lot. I will happily carry whatever you need.
Recursos. Eu vou deixar os recursos com ele, tá ligado? Depositar tudo. Nossa, bem melhor, bem melhor, bem melhor. Vamos lá. Eu achei interessante que eles nomearam essa cidade de Nova Atlântida, tá ligado? Sempre foi uma cidade meio misteriosa, assim, vamos dizer assim. Não é muito se ouviu falar sobre a Atlântida. Distrito E é uma coisa que eu percebo em muitos games, tá ligado? Tipo, eles nomearem com alguma referência que o ser humano, que a gente já conhece. E não era aqui. Que beleza.
Or so Berett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Não, eu falo isso porque em Mass Effect também, sabe, tipo uma das colônias principais da humanidade chama Eden Prime. Ou seja, Éden, primeiro Éden. Enfim, eu posso fazer um vídeo sobre essa parte mais interessante.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constallation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Berett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constallation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just in time. If Berett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constallation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Quero saber quem são vocês primeiro. Não importa, eu trouxe o artefato. Who are you?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Berett? Sarah Morgan, chair of Constallation. That means anything you discussed with Berett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
Teve ataque pirata, Berett me pediu para entregar o artefato.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Berett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this?
Nossa,
You all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy
Guia de
This is the greatest mystery in the universe. Why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Quanto você sabe sobre os artefatos, Chris?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Tá bom, eu topo. Me explica o que fazer.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Vamos ver. Constelação, mochila. Mochila propulsora básica. Opa! Um pequeno passo. Enfim. Vamos dar uma explorada, né? E já começa a pegar coisa. Pra
I
vender.
am at your service, Captain.
I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constallation.
Lately,
Noel.
I find myself spending more and more
Absolutely,
time
Sarah.
here.
I've never
Business
regretted
has
this.
appealed to me, but this is exciting.
You could have done just about anything.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
But I just remind
Já me
myself
chamaram de
that
coisas
one
piores.
thing
Se isso for um pedido que você consegue fazer
I
melhor,
had no
você nem me
idea that any of
conhece.
this was going
Já me chamaram de coisa pior.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Berett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constallation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Fico feliz em estar aqui. Se liga nas Sanzis. Espero que pelo menos as bebidas sejam de graça. Caraca. Fico feliz de estar aqui.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Não esperava encontrar um diretor por aqui. Qual a sua função na constelação? Você acha que a visão que eu tive tem algum significado? Que tipo de empresa é Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Você acha que eu tive algum... que a visão que eu tive tem algum significado?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Eu nunca tinha visto nada parecido na vida. Ah, claro, eu vejo luzes e ouço música o tempo todo. Tá sempre rolando uma balada na minha cabeça. Eu não bati a cabeça recentemente. Se é isso que ele tá perguntando. Tá perguntando se já viu algo assim antes. Eu nunca tinha visto nada parecido na vida.
Yes, I imagined as much. Berett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Berett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Qual a sua função na constelação?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Eu esperava encontrar diretor por aqui.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it does you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Ok.
Goodbye.
Walter, I hope I'm not overstepping here, but you sure spend a lot of time on Constellation business. Doesn't Issa miss you?
It's true. I am away from home quite a bit. Apparently, I've become rather cranky when I'm not able to participate in Constellation's little adventures. My darling Issa has concluded.
Apresenta. Em uma região remota do condado de Devonshire, vivia um distinto cavaleiro chamado Sr. Godfrey Nickleby, que, decidindo casar-se já um tempo tarde na vida, e não sendo jovem ou rico o bastante para almejar a mão de uma dama abastada, havia desposado por mera afeição, uma antiga paixão que, por sua vez, o havia aceitado pelo mesmo motivo. É assim que, às vezes, duas pessoas sem meios de jogar por dinheiro sentem-se à mesa para um jogo de carinho e sossego. O terceiro romance de Charles Dickens é a história de um jovem rapaz que luta para sustentar sua família após a morte de seu pai, que deixou todos eles na miséria. Já vou ler tudo já, peraí.
Okay then. I guess if you're both okay with it. I hope Berett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts
Sarah's the
he'll
best
be fine,
possible
but
person
still.
to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Tipo, a cidade já é toda nova pra mim, tá ligado? Tipo, quando eu joguei a primeira vez, eu não tinha pousado em Nova Atlântida. Eu tinha parado lá em órbita. E então, assim, tudo isso agora tá sendo novo pra mim. E a partir de agora, tudo vai ser novo pra mim, porque eu não posso...
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
Cara, por que esse...
Here for the same reason.
Por que esse cara me lembra uma... Como é que é o nome daquele personagem do MIB Homem de Preto 3? Que é bem assim também, tá ligado? Tem a mesma vibe. Mano, deixa eu...
You really aren't gonna let it go, are you? I'm so busy with our work here that I don't think about it much these days.
I know you too well to believe that. You've got to have a line on something.
Alright. There's a chance that a 15th century edition of Aquinas' Summa Theologica is out there. I've been asking a few questions in my spare time.
Let me know how it turns out. Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Todos os artefatos vieram de cavernas, o que você acha daquela visão que eu tive, o que te trouxe até a Constallation.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constallation.
Uau, que ironia. O que você acha daquela visão que eu tive?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Berett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Se tinha um significado eu não entendi. Eu sei que era algo importante, posso sentir. Talvez eu só esteja enlouquecendo. Tudo que eu sei é que nunca tive uma experiência como aquela. Você acha que foi uma experiência religiosa? Eu sei que é algo importante, posso sentir.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Todos esses artefatos vieram de cavernas?
Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Ok.
Take care of yourself.
Antes de falar com
I
a...
hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Uma explorada aqui, né? Nossa, é bem maior do que eu imaginava. Nice! Tem um laboratório todo. Bancada de armas. Porra, aí sim, mano. Cascavel. Turbilhão modificado. Weapons Workbench. Nice. Bancada de traje espacial. Interessante. Bancada industrial. A bancada industrial permite que você crie componentes manufaturados básicos que podem ser usados para construir estruturas de entrepostos e mods para suas armas e equipamentos. As matérias-primas usadas para componentes manufaturados podem ser obtidas em planetas e luas, estabelecer entrepostos e usar extratores de recursos. Componentes manufaturados mais avançados podem ser criados por fabricadores de entrepostos. Interessante. Isso me lembra então que eu vou lá precisar falar com o Vesca.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constallation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Há quanto tempo você faz parte da Constallation? Desenvolvimento de entrepostos, como assim?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Parece útil. Vou experimentar a próxima vez que pousar num planeta. Que tipo de estrutura avançada para construir? Como sei que um planeta dá recursos que eu preciso?
A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce.
Que tipo de estrutura avançada?
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Parece útil. Vou experimentar a próxima
The
vez.
blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post. Captain, do you require my assistance? Allow me to assist you with carrying your items.
Tirar todos os recursos. Mais fácil, né?
Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
Laboratório de pesquisa, bancada industrial, estação culinária, laboratório farmacêutico. Mano, é muito grande, velho. Que da hora. Aqui é um master ainda por cima. Poço. Vou ficar até amanhã agora, só explorando essa parte. Quer saber? Eu realmente tô perdido, tá ligado? Aqui é o da coisa. Aqui é o poço, né? Banheiro. Caixa de armazenamento. Acho que aqui é minha cama, né? Isso de pelúcia. Pedra de pistola. Setinho de cheddar. Acho interessante ter. pra cima. Ah, aqui é como se fosse a garden, né? Um jardinzinho. Eu acho muito bacana esses jardins no topo do prédio, tá ligado? Cara, realmente aqui é muito grande, mano. Bem trabalhado, tá ligado? Bem detalhado. Opa!
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Nope. That doesn't sound crazy at all. Laboratório farmacêutico. Mano, esse negócio é um labirinto, velho. É, como eu falei, isso tudo é muito novo pra mim. Mob Dick. Storage geológico. Depósito. Será que aqui é meu quarto? É aqui que é o meu quarto, quer dizer? I don't know. Storage de armas. Sala de reuniões. Interessante. Depósitozinho. Eu ainda não achei onde modificaria a nave, tá ligado?
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constallation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
Cadê a Noel?
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
A Sarah disse que tem algo sobre o lugar para eu ficar.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Tipo, eu já explorei tudo, tá ligado? Mas... Enfim. Eu gostei desse teto, mano. Ficou bem legal.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Tô sentindo uma vibe de Minuteman nessa facção aqui, mano.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Só isso? Então beleza, então, né? Vamos conversar com a Sarah.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Você sabe sobre os artefatos?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Constallation é bastante conhecida?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
Que a Constallation, que vocês fazem?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Ainda preciso de tempinho para mostrar. Tudo pronto.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Tô sentindo empolgação, minha primeira missão. Ótimo, vou aprender mais sobre a União das Colônias. Trabalho braçal nunca compensa com gente esperta. A vanguarda?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Outras pessoas têm artefatos?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. Resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together.
Tem uma missão... Tenho que admitir, ele tô sentindo empolgação na primeira missão.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Se regressar a compulsão.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we? That we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than...
Atividades. Visite seus pais. Monte um entreposto de um planeta com um clube de projeto de pesquisa.
Planning?
Modifique ou crie um item. Mancada de traje espacial. Capacidade extra. Acho que não tem. Reserva de oxigênio. Não tem medidor de tanque de pressão. Cancelar rastreio. Visual. Deixa eu ver se consigo construir alguma coisa. Eu tenho níveis para técnico, segurança, treinamento de mochila propulsoras. Isso aqui é interessante. Desbloquear. Sistema de ciência. Astrodinâmica, geologia, medicina, métodos de pesquisa, botânica, varredura, astrofísica, fusão social. Comércio é bom, porra. Tem um descontinho, tá ligado? Compra ou venda 25 itens. Compre itens 5% de desconto e venda por um preço 10% maior. Já vi vantagem. Persuasão. Sucata. Desbloquear. Há uma chance de você encontrar créditos extras se procurar em containers. Perfeito. Não, acho que não tem mais. Não. Enfim, né? Bom, vamos lá. Sim, eu voltei só pra isso. Deixa eu ver, missões. Visite seus pais na Torre Pioneer. Vou mostrar no mapa. Vamos lá.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Ei, Sarah. Vai, Sarah. Peraí, eu tô pesado, né? É, por isso. Por isso tô pesadão. Yay, caneta. Chave da guarita. Tem que tomar cuidado pra não vender esse negócio.
Welcome to... Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building. Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Ok, estamos chegando aqui. Corre, 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 corre.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, daughter, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right? Well, I'll be. Constallation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constallation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great thing. Well, I know what I've read about in the news. The explorers. Years ago, there was a stretch where Constallation was in fashion. People would gossip about them all the time. I must say it's been a while since I've heard anything about them, though. Glad to know they're still around. Hey, if I don't get to sing your praises as much as I like, no one can. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the girl catch her breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
It's you and me from here out. Fine by me. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. So long.
Legal. É literalmente uma safe house, tá ligado? Eu não tinha visto isso aí. Enfim.
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees. Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat. I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
A diplomatic visa? You've got to be kidding. Imports haven't been diplomatic visas.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Desenvolvimento de entrepostos. Fabricação. Vamos pra terra. Yay. Depois eu volto pra conversar com aquele cara. Sol System. Dobra.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are clear to land at Sidonia.
Não valeu. Quero ir pra terra. Vamos lá. Mercúrio. Mercúrio, Marte, Vênus, Júpiter, Terra. Sem varredura. Definir rota. Yup, this is Earth. Essa é a Terra. Escanear. Pousar. Tá, peraí. Caça às feras. Capacete. Camaleão. Conselho.
Be of service, Captain.
É esse monumento aqui que é pra visitar? Poderia ter pousado mais perto, hein? Carai. E sim, eu vou montar uma base aqui.
A little bit of cold never hurt anyone, right?
Fico imaginando se esse seria meio que o sonho de todo ambientalista, tá ligado? Que eles vivem dizendo que vamos destruir o planeta. Então, é tipo isso. Posso... Já que ela é minha follower, né? Ela é minha
My
companhia.
contact is in Vanguard recruiting, so let's see what you've got.
Isso aqui é interessante. MISC. Caneta. Recursos. Nice.
Talk to you later.
To John Tuala in Mast. Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag. Want to see what I'm carrying? Okay.
A lua. Vamos visitar a lua depois, então, também.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Que dó. Então, né? Habilidades. Ah, tá. Frontier. E agora, como é que eu faço? O scanner. Peraí. Legal.
Hello.
Hello, Vasco.
Lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time? Pra lua. Cadê? Look at that. Fazer uma varredura primeiro, né? Será que é possível? Eu ouvi dizer que é possível encontrar os requisitos da NASA, tá ligado? Agora, aonde estão? Essa é uma boa pergunta. A impressão minha é essa música tá muito vibe Star Wars, tá ligado? Enfim. Bacana que eles estão usando bem a teoria de Einstein, tá ligado? Que a estrela faz esse âmbito aqui, mas enfim. Marte, Mercúrio, Saturno, Plutão, Titã. Cara, que bacana. Bacana. Enfim, eu sei que nesse episódio não teve muita coisa, né?
Mas já... Mas foi bacana ver como é que tá como é que tá a Terra nesse jogo, né? Isso aqui. Isso nunca é bom, nunca é bom. Astroleiro Nova Galáctica. Será que é pra... É uma estação espacial isso aqui? It's not a moon. Enfim, gente. Como eu tava dizendo, eu sei que não teve muita coisa nesse episódio, foi bem paradão e tal, mas enfim, quem sabe na próxima, né? Vou ver se tem várias outras missões pra fazer também, enfim, tá ok? Então eu vou ficando por aqui e até a próxima.